Hi there, welcome to Retiring in Japan for the 15th day of September 2025. My name is Kurt and I'm a 61-year-old retired American living here in the Satayama countryside of Shizuoka, Japan, in the house that my wife and I bought about 8 months ago, or 9 months ago now. And today is an interesting day. The community, one of the things about living in Japan is that you get expected to participate in community events. And today we're helping out a chestnut farmer down the road who has more chestnuts than he knows what to do with. So the community, all the retired people are rallying together. We're going to help him collect those chestnuts in the morning. So I'm all geared up and ready to go. So for first breakfast, and then we head out. Come join me if you want. Off I go to help with the harvest. I'll tell you about another interesting change that I think has come with retirement. These kind of unexpected or expected community involvement things that, you kind of see them coming, but then they're here and they're like, at least back in the past when I was a family man, working man, it would be like, today's a holiday, I don't want to spend my holiday picking someone else's field. But that's what it used to feel. Yeah, it doesn't feel that way anymore. It's like, it's a good use of time, right? That's the measure. Is it a good use of time? Sure, I was thinking about taking Yumiko to the movies today, but there's always tomorrow. That's a good use of time tomorrow. And what we're doing now is a good use of time today. So get on with this good use of time. And here we're coming upon the orchard now. It's just behind that eagle. Now, hey, there's that new house. No windows. I was told that this thing's going to only take like a half hour to an hour at most, but that's a huge orchard. How are we going to do this in a half hour to an hour? I have my doubts, but usually when the people, like my dad used to say, if a man comes to you and tells you, bet you $5 he's got a 5-inch elephant in a box, well, don't bet him $5 because he's probably got a 5-inch elephant in the box unless he's mad. So let's make that assessment. So if they say we're going to do this in an hour to an hour, half an hour to an hour, I'll believe them. We'll mark the time. I just realized a real good side benefit of this. We've got one of these trees in our backyard. I don't know how to deal with it. I guess I'm going to learn today. Where is everybody? The first one here. So, looks like I'm the first one here, which is okay. I called my wife to confirm. I was thinking maybe, because I think that's the farmer's house right there. And I thought maybe we're meeting somewhere else. But how are we going to do all of these trees in 30 minutes to an hour? Look at these things. The leader has arrived. More. Found a gold mine. Check this out. Look at this. Here's my bucket. One right there. 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 All over here. Gold mine. third bucket. So here's what I've learned about harvesting chestnuts so far. It's not a matter of harvesting all the chestnuts on the tree. It's not like harvesting oranges or ripe cherries or anything like that. It's just a matter of going through the ground cover, not the ground cover, but all the fallen chestnuts, and finding just the right ones that are open enough, like some of the ones you've seen. Are they ready to be pulled out? They're in good shape like this. And it's so I guess you would come back day after day, maybe, to find new ones that had fallen. Best ones are ones that are split open, where you can just find the chestnut right there, falling out of the, right, see how this one's split open? You just open it right up. Don't even have to fight with it. There's another one, right there. And then you just dump them in, one by one. It's pretty easy. So it's not like harvesting oranges, it's harvesting chestnuts. Here's another one right here. There we go. Okay, and then you just dump them in the bucket.
What do you show?
What do you show? We're done. Hi. All right. And that's all there is to it. Our work is done. We were at this certainly less than an hour, like she said, 35, 40 minutes, something like that. He's this is the kind of one of the leaders of our community. Oh, he's got to go do the fence. And he and his wife kind of organize a lot. They're not like the official leaders. They're like the unofficial leaders. You know, he's kind of a leader kind of guy. I don't know what he did when he was employed, but I think he was an executive or something like that. And she's like an executive personality. Anyway, so they kind of take the hand in organizing things. So I'll do it again tomorrow, but not the day after that, because the day after that I have surgery. So I think this is the routine. We do the radio exercise, then we come do this. We'll be doing this every year. Part of my life now. I can head home, clean up, and maybe there's time for a movie or something. There he goes, lead outside. Oh, they're making some headway. They're starting to put in a fencing here. Maybe this is where the 4 houses were. How are things going with the NHK house? Is the door open or is the door closed? It's open today. See this house? They just started tearing this one down. That's the house of my daughter's childhood friend. They were schoolgirls together. My daughter used to come there. Yumiko tells a funny story about how she and her friend tried to boil eggs one day in the kitchen there, and they dropped one cold egg out of the fridge into boiling water after another, which immediately caused the egg to crack, which they went, ah, and they threw it away and dropped another one in, and they were busily going through an entire carton of eggs when Mother came in and said, what in the world are you doing? And now they're tearing that house down. The daughter has moved on, she's our age. She's got her life, whatever that is. The mother probably gone, father gone, life, generations, move on. That's a non-red postal truck. I don't know why, but some of them are not red. I wonder if it's coming to my house. What's for sale here today? Okra and those funny Japanese cucumbers. Is that postman coming to our house? It's a beer delivery. Clearly not for me. Just dropped off my water. Before I go in though, let's go check the chestnut tree behind our house. Now that I understand how to harvest chestnuts, we have a chestnut tree. Giant one. It's like an ancient chestnut tree that I was told that back in the day, the whole neighborhood, far and wide, would come to collect chestnuts from our chestnut tree, because you can do it over a course of time. And I don't know. Let's go see. Now that I know. Now that you know. it looks like our chestnut tree has lots of chestnuts. Now it's just a matter of me to come down here and harvest them. And I think I know how to cook them. And then we can make chestnuts. What is that from 1984? It comes to mind. That poem, George Orwell. I sold you, no, under the spreading chestnut tree. I sold you and you sold me. Okay, it's been a very busy morning. There's a mosquito, kagairu. There's a mosquito in the car. Yumiko and I have been very busy doing a lot of things this morning at the house and kind of recovering from the last couple of days. But now we're going to reward ourselves with a little taiyaki. I mean, not taiyaki, well, kakigori that we were trying to get yesterday, but we couldn't find. And if they don't have kakigori shaved ice, then we're going to get some taiyaki instead. This is our local neighborhood taiyaki place. We could have walked. It's not so bad, actually. After all, it's probably hotter in the car. Here we go. Wait, it's a push. Futsu. Custado. So, no kakigori, so we got the taiyaki instead. And next we're going to go down to 7-Eleven. We bought Yumiko's. We've been researching buying a pet carrier, dog carrier. And so Yumiko pulled the trigger and bought it. And so I'm going to get some money to pay for it and to give to her. We'll have our taiyaki. If you've never had it, it's really good. So here's taiyaki. This is custado. And so usually it comes with a red bean paste. That's the standard type, I guess. This is also a standard type too. This is the one I like. And it's shaped like a Thai fish. Sea bream. Yumiko's got the standard one. Azuki?
Matcha cream.
Matcha cream. So green tea cream. Itadakimasu. Convention says you should eat it from the face, not the tail. Oh, well, that's my doctor's office, or at least it used to be my doctor. Have a look. It's got a really long name. It looks long in English, but it's actually not so long. It says Kenritsu Daigaku Mae, which means the clinic in front of the Kenritsu University. That's all it says. But it's strung together without any spaces. It's Kenritsu Daigaku Mae Clinic. It's a mouthful. Just like the taiyaki. Quick stop at 7-Eleven to get the money. Look at that rain. It's definitely big rain clouds out there.
Welcome.
I pulled out the money, 32,000 yakuen, to pay for it. And she's got the thing on the code. We just pay for it here at 7-Eleven, and then the item will be on its way. Maybe ice cream instead of coffee. Here's my favorite right there. That's what I'm getting. She scans it and then smooths it.
Then put in the blender. 蓋を剥がしましたか？ご確認ください。いってらっしゃい。
Oh, it's even gone even further back. Green cheese, blueberry.
Yeah, that's green. Vegetables.
Good job. Now we can just sit in our car and enjoy our cool ice cream and smoothie, the air conditioner, before we go back to our house. Night has arrived. Wasn't much to share with you today. Most of the day was spent indoors doing stuff in my room, of which there's not a lot to share. But it was a productive day, and it was a fun day, and it was a Monday. Now we're going to take Grandpa out to dinner. My sister-in-law Yoko is out doing something. It's her day off, but she's doing some sort of volunteer work. So we're going to take Dad out now. I think we're ready to go. Well, Dad is going to eat at home, so we're going to get him some fancy unagi don, and then Miko and I will go out and have dinner together. It kind of looks like that. It's really good. Well, it's just past 4 a.m. on the following morning. I didn't record anything else last night after we got to the restaurant. I hit a hard wall. We had kind of maneuvered the day in such a way, looking after Dad and a few other things, that we ended up having dinner late, and I just turned into a pumpkin after 8:30 p.m. and I just forgot to make any other videos. I was just struggling to get through the rest of the day, to get fed, to get the dogs walked, get a bath, and get to bed. And I still feel it this morning. Boy, just any variation on my simple routine anymore in terms of, sleep, sustenance, really hits me harder than working outdoors. Maybe that was part of what did it too, was the time I spent in the orchard. Even though it wasn't a lot of time, it was hot, and it was a challenge. Anyway, it was a good day. It was a rather simple day yesterday. Let's see what happens today. Tomorrow I have surgery, so my last day with my bad eye. Hopefully my eye will be fixed after tomorrow. Signing off for now. Thanks for joining for another day. Be safe, but not too safe. Bye-bye.